Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wearing a cashmere sweater now. It's summertime. It's summertime.
I know, I'm in a
the
jacket.
The thing is, I crank the air conditioning up in my house, so I got a little chill. It's like my grandmother was like, I have a chill. My grandmother and my mother. This is
people
literally
always cold.
This is an impression of them. They were this way when they were 30. And no matter where you're sitting, no matter where, my grandmother would go, and my mother goes, "Is there a draft?"
Oh,
I feel like there's a draft. First of all, sorry you guys about my awesome sunglasses.
I feel like you can take them
Monday, I get the stitches out.
But I feel
Let's take a little gander.
See, I wouldn't rock the sunglasses.
I'm a little swollen. Day 3, still a little swollen.
I don't think you need sunglasses in here.
No?
No, I think you're good.
I don't like sunglasses.
Now you look like you're going into the 8th round. And you're
I do look like I'm going.
You're taking an ass whooping.
But I'm still coming.
You're still coming.
I'm still coming.
You're very Mickey Ward-ish, right?
And there are plenty of fighters that looked like this who came for it.
There's
When I was backstage.
It was like Roy McDonald when he fought Robbie Lawler.
Yep. Well, he couldn't see. He said I wasn't able to see.
Daddy, can you see?
I can see a little bit. Get a little dizzy sometimes.
Does it hurt, man?
It itches.
It looks painful.
It's just fucking itchy.
Where are the stitches at?
Right there. Look.
They still use like the thread stitching. They don't use the ones.
They do. They
ones
do
that
all that
dissolve
stuff
now, though. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Robbie Lawler. Roy McDonald. Oh my God.
Well, sir.
That changed everything.
Yes, but sir, you're very similar to that, especially on Wednesday.
Jeez, I always wanted to look like Roy McDonald. And
well, there you go.
I just think they should stop fights. Robbie Lawler is.
But I can't believe they're still using the thread stitching. Why don't they use the dissolve so you don't have to go back in?
Well, I don't know because I'm not a plastic surgeon.
You know what? They probably know better than us.
They probably know a little better.
Dr. Diamond's like, shut your mouth.
Like Dr. Diamond said, I go, you've done this before? He goes, couple times. It's so routine for those guys.
We met with our business guy and he goes, oh, I saw your picture of Bryan and, we're all surprised. I can't believe you got the surgery. He goes, the only people I know that got the surgery in high school, the Korean girls got it done because
yes, that's a very popular
eyes to
surgery.
be more round.
It's a very popular
in high school?
In Korea
in high school though?
Yeah. It's the most popular. So almost all the K-pop, you would know.
Yeah.
The K-pop women and men get their eyes. I guess
eyes,
you get
face, everything.
Yeah.
Little details.
That must hurt though.
Well, dude, they have custom implants for your jaws, for your cheekbones. They have custom implants for everything. They have filler. They have everything you can imagine. See the Kardashians.
But no one talks about it. Like no one's like, oh, I got this done. Like you'll just see a girl like, oh, why is she black and blue?
Problem is, it ruins things for you. There was a girl in Malibu. I'm sitting there and with my friends and there's a girl in Malibu, and I'm sitting there and she had a high. I looked at her cheekbones and I went
too high.
She just looked. She was pretty. She had cheekbones, and the woman next to me said, "That's filler." And I went, no. And she goes, that, and they all knew. Everybody at the table who was from LA went, that's filler.
I'm naive to it.
Of course you are.
I have no clue.
Because it's so subtle and so good. But there was a shiny hill perfectly right here where wouldn't make sense, but it looked great. So for me,
it looks good. I'm not mad. If that's what you want to do. Yeah. I mean, we don't know how it's going to look when she's 40.
Well, do you know what is a very popular surgery that people don't know about?
For men or women?
Women. One of the most popular is young girls, they'll just lift your brows. They'll just take your face and they will go, whoop. And what that does, Kat, you don't need it at all.
Kat doesn't have a wrinkle on her
No, she's got a great face. But if you're not lucky like Kat, some women have, apparently, this would be the thing that they'll talk about. They have their eyebrows kind of fall. Like that.
Your forehead looks like the belly of an earthworm.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. What they'll do, though, we'll get to that in a second. It's been around. They'll just lift it, bang. They'll just bang. They lift it up, and now you got a little bit more arch to your eyebrows.
Oh wow!
Now, what they have to do when they do that, however, they gotta separate the skin from here.
Oh my God!
All the way down to here. Again, not in the operating room, but this is what I understand.
Is it worth it?
And then you heal and you're back. You can do so much to your face and your body and be back to normal in
you're out for
2 months.
Yeah, but 2 months. So I guess these Instagram girls just take like a bunch
or a week.
They take like a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks surprised.
There you go.
Yeah,
But it does raise your eyebrows and it makes you
that one's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's a very popular thing.
Look at Bryan.
Now yeah, I know. Now the face. What'd you say?
He looks good.
Yeah,
He looks alert.
that's a little. Yeah, with guys, you got to be careful. And for whatever reason,
fillers with like John Travolta's like cheeks and fillers.
look at how good that looks.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Huge difference.
and your neck and stuff. The facelift is what, a 13-hour operation. I mean, the doctor's standing over you and sitting over you for 10 hours, 11 hours. Think about that.
And insurance doesn't cover any of this stuff, right?
I don't think so.
Elective
I think it's going to
surgeries, they
be.
don't
I think if
cover.
you have it done with a really good guy, it's gonna. You're looking at 50.
2 to
grand.
5 hours for the face, dude.
50, 60 grand. I can't imagine just having my eyes done, which isn't painful.
Average cost $8,000 in 2017.
13.
So yeah.
No way.
Especially in California, you're looking at 50.
I would imagine if you're getting your face lifted, you want to go to the best. It's your
It's kind of like a tattoo, man.
Yeah, it's your face.
It's your
So don't take shortcuts.
It's kind of like a tattoo. Don't seek out the cheapest one.
Well, when people go to just random countries, although a great place to go for like
Tijuana.
heart transplant or whatever, heart surgery and stuff is India. India and
good doctors,
Cuba.
I know.
If you can get to Cuba, has the best. I don't know if Cuba would do it, but
I remember when my dad we grew up in the summers in Venice, and there was a billboard for when LASIK first came out. It said LASIK 2 for $1, $79.99. And I was like, Dad, why don't we? Because we all have bad eyesight. I'm like, why don't we do it? He's like, you're an idiot.
do you have bad eyesight?
I had LASIK.
Oh, you did.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. I used to wear contacts and glasses. And
No.
Yeah.
When did you get LASIK?
Right. That was my graduation gift from my dad when I graduated
Get
high
the
school.
fuck outta here.
From high school to college.
Son.
To get done.
College. Now you can see better.
So
you
it's
can
scary when
read.
you get that surgery though, because when you get it done, you go blind for about 20 seconds. Just everything goes dark, and then it comes right
That's
back.
very
You can see-
scary.
Oh, it's It's
Could they do it with a laser and it's painless, right?
Yeah, you don't. They numb your eye. I know they have to make a little incision just on the and peel back the opening flap, and then the laser goes into there.
It's fucking astonishing that we can do that. I think human beings are complicated machines, and we're going to become excellent mechanics. And the more we learn about our own machine, we're going to be able to do
robots.
anything.
Become robots.
Robots. I would get an artificial eye if it was better and maybe see like an eagle.
I don't know. What's like that Elon
Kat, I
Musk?
need water. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
It's like
Okay.
that-
I would go get it myself.
It's like the Elon Musk thing where they want to put that implant in your head. I don't want all that info, dude. I don't. Then what's the point of learning anything or reading or experiencing things like it? If you have
All
that
this-
implant and you can just any information, like then there's really no reason to argue either. If
Yeah.
we both know the exact facts to a T, there's no argument. There's no point of view. It's just all fact.
Well, I had two thoughts today. So today is Juneteenth. This celebrates, I believe, the day that the slaves were emancipated. I think officially, and so there's a lot of push to make it a national holiday and everything else. Certainly a very significant time in American history. And in fact, if I do again nothing but watch debates between conservative and liberal black people now, and different ideas. And one of the things is that the 7 years after Reconstruction, after the Civil War, was in many ways the best time for African Americans because they had a great deal of political power, they had businesses and everything else, and then of course the Jim Crow laws came along and fucking obliterated all that shit. But I've been thinking about two things. In this time of racial turmoil and stuff like that, technology is getting us to a point in 50 years, 40 years, where what it means to be human, it's going to be so different that it might, in 20 years, it might flatten any difference at all because we are going to mesh with machines and it's going to be a whole different thing. So
That's scary.
not only is that scary, here's the other thing I heard.
I was thinking about this Juneteenth stuff. And they said the promise is, there's no social media, there's no cell phones, there's no telephones. So word traveled really slow. So can you imagine if these slaves who, some were murdered, right up till right?
Sure.
I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
And them getting the news 12 days later,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I heard a really interesting point on this too, since today is the day of this celebration. And it was fucking fascinating. So most of the Democratic Party, most of the Liberal Party, most of the left wing is very against Trump's immigration policy and against Trump's wall and hardline immigration. If you look at the left, Biden, if you look at all of the Democratic candidates, they kind of wanted to decriminalize the border, which means that you're going to have a massive influx of illegal immigration from Guatemala, Nicaragua, Mexico, and everything else. Well, you know what a lot of black pundits and thinkers are saying, and they're so right.
What?
They were like, there was this big debate with Killer Mike and Candace Owens and T.I. and so people on both sides of the aisle. And I think it was Candace Owens who said, we are talking about how to have more power, right? And we're talking about voting. And she said, and if we don't do something about illegal immigration, none of this matters. None of our votes will matter. Our votes will be inconsequential. This will all be for nothing. The irony is because the Latin vote, and especially the illegal, it's going to be so many, and they vote differently.
Latin
or they
and
vote,
Chinese, right?
No, Chinese is still very, very small. It's still 3% of the population.
Is it?
Yeah, Asian. But that, by the way,
growing like a
Asian
motherfucker
wealth
though,
per
right?
capita has far exceeded white wealth.
Yes.
So you should be talking about Asian privilege, guys, because you guys suffered no discrimination at the hands of Americans. Oh my God. But it's really interesting because the left is going to have to come to terms with the fact that if you don't get serious about fucking immigration and illegal immigration,
voting.
you are doing the black people that you're talking about the biggest disservice because you're going to render their vote completely irrelevant. And if that happens, politicians are going to fucking, they won't even go into black
No, they're
black
just going to try and get the Latino vote.
Of course they are.
Hey, Chin, I'm pretty sure Asian American is the fastest growing ethnicity in America. We look up
Fastest growing.
ethnicity in America.
Okay.
Pretty
It's not
sure
a bad
it's
thing.
Asian.
Not a bad thing. Yeah, so that's really, and you don't hear the left talking about that. They've talked themselves into a fucking circle here. It's a real issue. It's like, if you don't get serious about immigration, illegal immigration.
Asian Americans, there
Right.
you go. Fast growing
ethnic group. Wow. Major racial or ethnic group in the United States, which would probably, when you say Asian, 48 countries in Asia, as we know. But, I think they're talking about Koreans and Vietnamese and
A lot of Chinese.
A lot of Chinese.
A lot of Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they're showing what the United States is going to look like in 100 years, and it's heavy Asian.
Well, no, what the United States is
guys are
going to
good.
look like in 7 years. In 7 years. If
You
you're-
won't be around.
I will not be around. If you're black, you could make the argument. This is from black people who are talking about this in these debates. If you're black, the biggest threat you face may very well not be racism. It may very well be open borders and illegal immigration because the Latin vote is going to completely render your vote
I think
and your
that's for
community.
everybody, though, right?
Well, not as much whites because whites still are a majority.
The majority, but
But-
if you don't have control of the borders and the Latin vote, it's going to sway things.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem.
This is no disrespect
Yeah,
to
problem for
Latin
everybody.
people or anything else. As you guys know, I love that whole culture. But I'm saying it's an interesting irony that the left wing, which is so against Trump's immigration policy, is going to have to make an about face. If you don't, you everybody is talking about Black Lives Matter. My favorite thing is watching all these white corporations that are run by white people with not one black person on their board, and they post on social media. I'm sure that single black mother in the hood is really breathing a sigh of relief that you are saying you're not racist.
Dude,
hey, thanks Adidas and Nike.
Nike and Adidas, that's a different animal. Yeah. They employ a lot of,
Not really.
Nike does.
Not in the upper echelons. of
Nike
things.
does, yeah. Jordan. All his
Yeah,
employees.
Jordan. But
that's
if you,
their biggest brand.
That's true. But if you look
all
at
African-American.
most of the people that work
Talk about corporate, right?
yeah, corporate. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all white. I'm not saying they're racist for that. I'm saying that's how things panned out and stuff. But it's just there's a lot of fucking
when we-
inconsistencies here. I'm just saying because it's Juneteenth.
Yeah. With Juneteenth, how about Trump is so out of touch with what's going on? He's going to throw his rally in Texas today. And they're like, on Juneteenth? He's like, yeah, why not?
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Yeah, he is so tone deaf.
But how does the team around him not be like, hey, before
They do.
you go-
He doesn't
before-
listen to
I don't know if they do. Like before they go in there, like, hey, because he just didn't make up June 19th rally on his own. Like there's a whole working fucking machine there.
Yeah.
How did nobody go, no, you got to do it on the 20th, dude?
It's so.
How does that? That's the
It's in
precedent.
such bad taste. It's not unifying at all. This guy is about his own reelection. I've always said it. Donald Trump. Are there good things about the guy and what he's done for the economy? 100%. But this fucking
just
guy
so
is about
unprofessional.
Trump.
He's
He
just
is
so unprofessional.
He's about Trumpistan first. He's about Trump's reelection first. That's why photo opportunities are more important to him than substance. It's just true. He's about publicity.
He's a celebrity, yeah.
That's what it is. I'm sorry, but you can say what you want, but that's what's going on here. That just is. And so when you
Claim
suggest
nobody ever
otherwise-
heard of it.
until the controversy surrounding his rally.
Fuck, dude.
Oh my god.
Said he made it famous. He just is
Yeah.
just so out of tune with what's going on. Especially, how do you not know American history? Being the president of the United States,
Well, he doesn't read.
it's crazy, huh?
Well, but we know this.
I know.
We've always known this. Trump has good instincts when it comes to the economy. You have to give him credit, or some credit at least, not all the credit, for the lowest unemployment rate among African Americans, among Latinos, among people of color in the history or in the past 50 years. You got to give him credit for that before this Corona shit hit.
But neither side's good. Then you look at Biden. Did you hear him talking about it? He's like, yeah, you know, did Juneteenth and Black Wall Street was shut down. Like he's what?
If you guys, Killer Mike is my favorite American. Killer Mike is
just
my,
found out about it.
and he's my favorite
never listened to
American.
his music?
Now all I
Run
do
the
is
Jewels?
now all I do is watch him speak.
Brilliant.
This motherfucker he knows all the scholars, many of whom I've read, thank you, but all the scholars on the left and the right. And he's read them all. And he is so they're T.I. and Candace Owens, and they're all fighting about, is Trump good? Trump sucks. He's bad. Got the left wing. You got right wing. You got pro-Trump supporters. You got pro-Bernie supporters and all that. And Killer Mike goes, he just literally says the N-word 15 times and goes, you guys are all talking about who has the best master. And it was like everybody went, oh. Everybody, it was all black and thing. And he's
Yeah.
like, he goes, you gotta, until you have your own thing, that is not a conversation to have. You gotta get out of that. This dude thinks outside the box in a way, like some people are so fucking smart. You're like, God
Yeah, he's
damn.
brilliant, man.
He's so smart, so articulate, and has thought this shit through deeply.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
It's very exciting.
And with Run the Jewels, you know, he does it with a white guy.
Oh no. What is Run the Jewels?
His hip hop band
Oh,
duo. Should say
I'll be
band.
listening to him. I'd vote for that dude.
Yeah,
That dude is just practical. Pro legalization of marijuana. Why? Because most of the young black kids in fucking jail in his neighborhood and elsewhere get a marijuana rap sheet, and then it stops them from getting fucking jobs. The dude has an understanding of local politics like nobody's business.
came in hot today with the Black Lives stuff.
I did,
Reno-
but
okay.
it's appropriate. It's Juneteenth.
for sure. Fair.
It's Juneteenth. So who's that guy? That's his guy.
That's Run the Jewels.
Wow.
And they were supposed to do a concert with Rage Against the Machine until this COVID hit. You could have saw Rage Against the Machine and Run the Jewels.
COVID has
together.
spiked. We're going to be in San Antonio, but what's going on? Are we getting some relief from COVID, or is the numbers? Is it because there's more testing?
Depends who you talk to.
Right.
Depends who you talk to.
Are people in
Now-
hospitals?
Nope. But
Hmm.
the testing's going up, and as Clay Travis says, the fear porn is real out there, because now it's like, oh, testing's going up, the second wave, and then Fauci goes, there's going to be no NFL. When do we stop listening to Fauci? Well, you know he's an expert. He did some good stuff on HIV and stuff. But when do we realize
He didn't
this
do
guy?
such good stuff with HIV.
Well, I'm just saying you can reference that if you're a fan
Yeah.
of him. But all I'm saying is, when do we realize it? He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, Fauci.
When do we know that he doesn't know what like even Trump came out and goes, he doesn't know anything about the NFL. This guy doesn't know shit about the NFL.
Fauci is a very cautious man. He's a doctor. His job in a way is to be cautious. His job in a way is to think worst case scenario. That's his job. But you have to be careful with a doctor. If I went to a fucking brain surgeon and said I'm boxing and sparring even lightly, what would he say, do you think? Do you think he'd tell me to do it or not? He wouldn't look at the good things I get out of it. He'd only look at the bad things. And that's how we are as human beings.
But here's the problem. Everyone picks sides. So now it's Trump versus Fauci. It's Trump versus Corona. Instead of just looking
That's
at
right.
Corona as a disease and looking at the facts. Now it's, if you're anti-Corona, meaning you don't think it's as big a deal as it is, you're pro-Trump.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you want to wear a mask, do this stuff, then you're on this side.
Well, the problem is both sides are going, I'm looking at the science. You and I are going, we're looking at the data.
Yeah, I
and,
don't give
and
a
then
fuck
they're going,
about
we're looking at
Trump,
the science. So it's
Biden,
like nobody can even agree on the
Fauci.
science.
No, I don't get it.
Well, look, you like Clay Travis said, if you're 34 and under, you have a better chance of being killed by lightning than corona.
Twice.
I mean, come on. At least let the young out. At least yet leave it up to them. Please let them
But
work.
now it's law. You got to wear a mask in California now.
Cover your mouth and stand far away from people. I have a problem with that government overreach.
I know. I don't know what we're gonna do, B.
It is what it is. It's a weird 2020 is, corona. But I'm an optimist, and I think
Yeah, we get through it. What else are you gonna do?
you're wearing your off-whites. What are all these sneakers doing in front of me?
You barely
What is
noticed.
this?
I can't believe you just now.
No, I'd noticed it. I was
I
going to
did
bring
a
it up, but I got
complex
caught
show
up.
called. I did a complex show called Full Size Run. It's all sneakerheads, and we talk about sneakers. So they wanted me to bring. I wanted to shoot in here, not my house. So I brought in all my favorite sneakers. So it was so hard to choose. So just
Well, they're all
do me a
Nike,
favor.
by the way, which is
I
impressive.
only really mess with Nike. Yeah.
Nike's done a very good job collabing with artists.
Yep.
Is that what these are?
Yeah. Every single one of those
Now-
is a collab, except for those.
Now are these all
purple Jordans?
sick?
They're pretty sick.
So do you describe them as sick or
Dope.
dope?
Dope.
So dope is the word you use.
Yeah. That's
Please
probably
tell me what's dope about the purple ones. They're just
the purple
right?
Jordan ones. Yeah, they're just a different color with tie-dye laces. I would say on that table is about close to 10 grand.
10 grand
Probably close.
in shoes.
Yep, close.
It'd be
8
funny
grand.
if I pulled out a pistol and just threw them into a fucking box and ran out. So we got
There's 2 of those in the world.
there are 2 of these in the world.
PJ Tucker and me.
And you had to have them because you want fur.
Well, my boy shoe surgeon made them. They're custom made.
Shoe surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've worn them exactly 0 times.
Twice.
What I like about you is you do wear expensive shit. Like you'll wear them.
Yeah, these
Some
are
people put
these
them
are my
up.
most expensive shoes. Look how beat up these are.
Those are your most expensive.
Yeah,
Those are the off whites.
yeah.
What they cost you?
I don't know. Bring them up, Chin. I don't know. Probably 2 grand.
$2
I didn't
grand.
pay 2 grand. I got them at price.
Oh, you
I
got 'em at
when they
price.
come out. They just go up in value.
What are they called? The off-white.
Off-white.
high top?
Those are
Off-white
very cool.
Blazers. Yeah, these are super old school.
Are they? Do you wear insoles still for your
Oh, I have to.
plantar fasciitis?
Because I wear so many shoes, you have to wear insoles.
Oh yeah. Well, you're a big kid.
This one's
Those are used for 100 for 1,200.
Jesus Christ. Let's sell these fucking shoes, dude. This is amazing.
See,
All
if
right.
you go to the lowest you can get them is 1,300. But if you go on to go sizes, Chin, click go far left, scroll down to sizes, and then scroll down 13, so 1,300. If you wear 11 and a half, they're 2,700.
Oh my god,
Jeez.
because so many people want them.
Yep, 9 and a half, 2 grand.
What? What about 10 and a half? That's me.
10 and a half, 1,700.
Oh fuck. I want to be cool.
I don't know.
I'm wearing my.
They were asking about you and Rogan sneakers. I go, they're just older, dude. They're on the
Yeah,
sneakers.
we don't know.
If you guys have a show where shoes don't matter, have them on.
The only person that cares less about clothing than me is Joe Rogan.
He just wants like functional. Like
He's never
stretchy
cared about.
jeans
Yeah,
and
he's
shit.
never cared. Yeah, he'll wear kung fu jeans
Yeah,
that some company got him.
I couldn't. They could come to me like, "Hey, we'll pay you 10 grand to wear these jeans." And not happening.
Never.
No.
No, you pay attention to style. It makes you feel better. I've never seen you not take your threads into consideration.
Even when I go to the gym,
I dress for comfort. So, Kashmir.
we missed you yesterday at the gym.
How was it?
Great.
How was it?
They're opening back up fully though. I think today's the first day.
Good for them.
I know.
Good for Jeff. Good for all
Bummer
of them.
for us. Good for them.
Yeah.
No more
100%.
gym time on our own.
Hmm?
No more. It's called Tempest Gym, by the way. Shout out to
It's a
Jeff
great
Foley and
place.
Tempest Gym.
It's
Oh,
great.
Jeff has been the quarantine MVP.
Yeah.
My son's was allowed to go in that gym and just go buck wild and they
He
play with
would
him.
run until he was just.
Oh, he ran up.
Yeah.
He ran so much yesterday. He threw up. He threw up all over his shirt. He goes, "Papa, take my shirt off." I threw up. I'm like, "From what?" He's like, "I've just been breathing hard." He had like candy before, so I took the shirt off. So then he's running. His little muscles are out. He's best friends with Jeff Foley's
It's funny.
daughter,
Yes.
Reese. Now
Yes.
they're best friends.
I know. He loves her so much.
Yeah.
It's so funny to watch you. You call him Papa.
Yeah,
It's so great.
Papa.
But he looks like you when you were a little kid.
Oh,
like to a T.
To a T.
Like in every aspect. But he's going to be a monster.
He's gonna be a monster. The Boston though, he's gonna be almost 7 months now. It's just like, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid. You guys saw
He
him.
came out of the womb like
He's so big.
yeah, he was crying.
Like this. Like we're on the road last week. I came home. They put in my arms. Like, well, he's grown 2 feet. I'm like, what are we gonna do?
Little polar bear.
He's a baby.
His
polar
head is a
bear.
little bigger than yours.
99 percentile head, which is
Yeah.
never good.
No.
But means he's gonna be a big. He's so big. His
Yeah.
hands and feet. I'm like, oh, he's gonna be offensive tackle.
Yeah.
I have Tony Boselli as a kid.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's going to be your
It's Orlando
offensive
Pace. I have Orlando Pace as a baby.
tackle.
Boss baby.
Orlando Pace, the guy with the crazy neck.
Or bring up Orlando Pace.
Bring
He
him
played
up.
at Ohio State. He's probably the best O lineman of all time,
God.
especially
Really?
in college football. This is my son at 7 months old,
This guy.
and he looks like him. They have the same face.
Yep.
There he is. There's Boston.
Look at him. Wait a minute. Look at his
That's Boston.
traps and how wide his face is and his hands and all the pancakes. I wonder what did he weigh? I wonder what he cut.
He's one of the best of all time. But one of the best to ever do it. Played for the Rams.
Is that his son? Who is that?
Hall of Famer.
I mean, hold on.
Other players at the school. There you are.
My son looks identical to that.
Pancake man.
Dude, look at the way he's built. He's just like traps and a face that goes on forever from east to west.
I told my girl, I'm like, at what point do we put this kid on a diet? Like, do we start limiting carbs? She's like, he just wants to eat.
Just let him become a huge. He's 324 pounds.
6'7".
He's 6'7".
7.
6'7".
My son looks like
Well, in
Orlando
some ways,
Pace.
he might be the strongest man in the world and might be the most athletic. I mean, at that size,
Stupid footwork, just a straight monster.
with speed.
Oh yeah, one of the best to ever do it, dude. I mean, I think he's on the All-Century team. He's ridiculous. Came from
God.
Ohio State.
And his job was to be a wall and not let you through.
Well, he's a left tackle, so that's besides the quarterback. Them boys make money because they got to protect the cash cow.
Right. So you can't get through him. Mm-hmm. Now, what is for the layman like myself? What is it? What is the technique in blocking? I feel like you just have to go like this and keep people away, but that's a stupid
I
thing to
got to
say.
get off the ball. They got the best footwork. They you never seen them where they take this step like this going back.
Yeah.
Because they got the monsters of all the NFL, the DNs and the outside linebackers rushing. So like Von Miller and these freaks, D and the
Von Miller's a fucking
freak. So
freak.
what makes Von Miller special, and these other monsters coming off the edge, those edge rushers that make all the money. It's all about speed. So Orlando Pace's first step, and think about it, he's 6'7" and his wingspan's insane. So his first step, you got to get around that wall. The good guys get around it, but
I don't think people realize, if you don't follow football, how big some of those guys are. It's the craziest shit you've ever seen. The first time I saw 5 football players together in an audition room. They all played for the Jets and they were doing something. And I was with Jimmy Burke. And I you know me, I'm obsessed with power and size, and I'm gay. So dudes, and I couldn't stop looking at them. There was a Jet whose name was
Playboy.
Eric Dorsey, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Ken Dorsey?
Maybe. I've never seen
tall
anything.
quarterback?
New York Giants.
No. He was an
This guy.
African American man who was the
Oh,
biggest,
this in the
strongest man.
70s?
It may as well have been. Yeah, that was him. Dude, when you see him in person and you see how big and strong he is, it's weird.
I mean, he played a long time ago.
Yeah, he played a long time ago.
This
but
in
this
the
was
90s?
This
you
was
were
in the
hanging out?
90s.
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like it, though. I kept saying to Jimmy, I go, look at him. I'd never seen anything like it. He was so big and strong, and so I'd never seen anything.
Have you ever seen footage of like Junior Seau when he played basketball in high school,
No.
or like Mercedes Lewis when he played basketball in high school, or Julius Peppers? You're like, oh, they're just good at football. They're good at everything.
They're good at
and
everything.
Junior Seau was the most dominant player in California in basketball.
What?
He was ridiculous.
Oh, see, there you go.
Like
That's
he was
stupid. I didn't
6'3"
know
Samoan
that.
kid. Look at him.
That's him?
Yeah, he's better at basketball than he was football. They say.
That was him in high school? Because
Yep.
he looks 40.
Well, why? Because he has a mustache.
He has a mustache, and he's also the Samoan of the Samoans.
And he also had a mullet, so that's cool.
Wow, how tall was
Favorite
Junior?
player of all
6'4",
time.
6'5"?
6'3", I think.
And was that good at basketball, sir?
Well, amazing at basketball, ridiculous at basketball. But then you look at Julius Peppers. You ever seen him for North Carolina? One of
Yes.
the big people, people refer to like Javon Curse as the freak. You ever seen his fingers?
Met
he has
Javon
5
Curse.
dicks on his palm.
Yes.
It's 5 long
No.
dicks.
Met Jerron Curse. I spent some time with him.
They call
I've
him the
never seen
freak.
hands like that in my life.
But now Julius Peppers, the ultimate freak. Oh, you want to play basketball, Papa? Get a shot off on him at North Carolina. Played for North Carolina basketball and football.
I mean, that's so stupid.
Dude, it's
and then went and
ridiculous.
played pro football. Still playing?
He might still be on a team, but call it quits after 17 years. One of the best to ever do it.
17 years.
One of the best to ever do it.
17 years. Tall.
Yeah,
With dreads.
just a straight savage.
I would personally love to look that way. I would personally
Me
give a
too.
pinky.
Yeah.
I'd personally maybe say, Bri, you can live to 70 or 90. And I might go, give me a second. I got to think about if I want 20 years. Just so I could just
look
be.
like that. I'd rather look like that and just own the world.
Yeah, or just
Or be
play
90
ball
and
and
be
be
like-
that good. I don't know. That must have been so much fun. How much fun is that? Did it become a job after a while? I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
well, there you go. What's that guy right there with it? Yeah.
I knew it. I just knew
Now,
it.
now, again, if you think you're an athlete or you think you're muscular,
Oh no, I got one for you. I was looking at this guy on Instagram. He's a starting pitcher, I think, for the Yankees or Oakland A's. You're gonna love it.
it's going to hurt my feelings.
Hold on. You know OSP for
Yep.
the UFC? Great body, huge ass, right? Think of him, but 6'7" and bigger. And he's a starting pitcher. Throws 103 miles an hour. You want to hit that?
103 miles an hour.
Let me find out.
Yeah. Pitcher's got a big butt.
I just typed in big
Giant
ass.
pitcher, big ass. Well, no, that's not.
I'm just having fun with this. I'm waiting on the picture
They
first.
all have butts. Baseball players need their butts.
Hey, can we cut for a second?
Yeah,
Do you know those total human optimization packets I'm looking at right now?
they are.
You got day support and night support. That's what Onnit's got. Total human optimization, day and night support. That's a lot of people don't realize you might need nutrients wet for recovery if you train hard at night. A lot of people forget that. If you want to focus, their flagship, of course, is what? Alpha Brain. Something Joe Rogan takes every time he does a podcast. Something you take every time you do a podcast. Something
This is
Aubrey
true,
Marcus
Bryan.
takes. So they got Alpha Brain Instant, Alpha Brain tablets. You know, I've never really taken Alpha Brain, but since a lot of the smart people I know take it, I think I'm going to start. Maybe
You
I
should
wanna see what it's
drip
like.
some of that freaking krill oil on your eyelids.
Let me tell you. Let me do a testimony on gut health, total gut health. I ate bad sushi. When I tell you I was nauseous for 1 month every day, it would hit me. I'd be nauseous.
Oh, tell them how you were farting.
No, that's
Tell
a
them how you were
different time.
farting, and then you got on the gut health. You don't fart as much.
Yeah, well, but this is a different one where I was always fucking nauseous, and I took 3 days of total gut health, and it went away. So
There
it
you
will
go.
restore your gut health because they've done a lot of science on this. They
ton
have the
of science.
cutting edge science on the gut
Dude,
biome.
and I'm telling you guys, if you're coffee heads like me, coffee for your head. Try
Fuck
the
yeah.
Fuck Yeah coffee. It's Black Rifle collabed with on it to make the most intense dark roast coffee you've ever had. They got protein, they got fitness gear, apparel, nutrition, supplements. Save 10% on everything. Go to onnit.com/fighter. 10% off. You're welcome.
He's a large fella.
Well, they call him the Cuban Missile.
Now you think-
Remember Nolan Ryan? Good pitcher. Remember Nolan Ryan's
remember
body?
Nolan Ryan.
He looked like Clint Eastwood.
yeah.
Now try hitting off the Cuban Missile
Look
on
at
the far right.
Look, he
Why?
makes,
'Cause he throws.
makes Yoel Romero look like a high schooler.
I think he throws like 104, something crazy.
Oh,
Look
they
at
all
you,
said
Al.
too.
Oh, Yoel's on his page.
Fuck yeah, he's on
Oh,
his
he's pitched
page.
for the Yankees. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, he's enormous. Now he's 6'8" or some shit like that.
he's all the 6 feet.
Imagine trying to hit that ball.
I mean, for me, if I can see the
He's
dozen.
6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like-
212. That's
He
it.
just looks huge though.
He's so big.
Look at that. He looks gigantic.
I think he's bigger than 212. His arms are legs, so I think he's more than that. And you always find out. You're like, how much? 240? I can guarantee he's bigger than 212.
Well, that guy on the left has Malik legs.
Yeah.
Little juicier thighs.
Where
though.
is that? The guy on the right is
Well,
rather thick.
the guy on the right needs to get a bike and join the Thick Boy Bike Club.
That's a big guy.
But for a pitcher, dude, I'm pretty sure he throws like 104.
You got to
105.
start swinging the minute it leaves his hand, Brendan. That's what I've always said. See,
105.
What? What? That's got to be the
Fastest pitch
fastest
ever
of all time.
recorded. It's the
Yeah.
fastest pitch ever recorded.
Oh my God! Is there a video of that? That's fucking nuts.
How do you hit it?
Well, in Arizona, we were going to stand in front of the guy who pitches 100.
I wasn't gonna do that. Remember, I don't want to do that.
I'm afraid of it.
Me too. I'm afraid of all things baseball.
Look at him.
That's just him warming up. Here it goes. 99.
Look at Pedro Alvarez, who's done this 1,000 times. Doesn't seem very afraid.
Yeah.
Oh,
100 miles an hour there. I miss baseball. Yeah.
dude, still getting his bat around.
104.
Getting his bat around on that.
104.
Oh, damn.
Is there a net there? Yeah.
Oh,
That looked crazy.
105.
That looks
These
sick.
guys are not afraid of the fucking
All he was
ball.
trying to do is get that 105 on. Oh, did he get
wow.
a home run off of him? Okay, well that. Oh no. You know what? 105 looks the same as 90 to me.
Yeah, it does.
That's 104. Dude, he's throwing, as we call it in the big leagues, gas.
Gas.
He's throwing gas.
And he's got a tailpiece on him.
Well, it looks like OSB, doesn't it?
Sure does.
A little bit like OSB.
Yep.
105,
My fucking
dude.
God. 105. Broke the bat.
Dude,
of course.
remember Randy Johnson? Remember when he hit that bird?
Yep. Yep. 6'11".
Look at that dude.
Oh, there you go.
You're crazy you think he's 212.
Yeah, you're crazy if you think he's 212. You're crazy. He's built like an ostrich. He's got the biggest butt I've ever seen. So you have an ostrich in your shorts.
Sir, that ostrich is playing baseball.
You have a muscular ostrich.
Not only is he playing baseball, but he pitches for the pinstripes.
Look at that. Look at the power.
The biggest team in the world.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this shit. Even with my eyes. Bat.
Nope.
I don't know, dude.
I don't think we could. I don't even think we could.
I could barely get my bat around
Could
for 60 miles
foul
an
a
hour.
ball off of this.
No, you're not getting your bat around in time.
How
Now,
hot is
that
that
guy's
guy?
not-
How hot is this guy in the catcher's gear?
He's not wearing any.
He's probably a pro too, though, huh?
I would imagine he's a professional.
They can't just be your boy catching 105 mile per hour.
What's going on with his balls? Does he have 3 cups on in case he misses?
Jesus Christ! Strike!
I don't see it.
Strike!
And Kevin told me that when his guy pitches 100%, he'll never hit me.
No, their control's insane. You kidding me?
Their control's insane. But it's possible that they can hit you. That's what I always say. Maybe, but they can still hit you. Like in the fucking thigh. Scary.
Isn't that cool though?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he's 6'2"
Huh?
or 6'4". Boy's making money though. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool, huh? Hopefully baseball comes back. I think it's gonna be better because they do a 60-game season.
Right.
It's what baseball needs because they usually play 182 games. So no one's watching all those games. You do 60 games. It's kind of like turns to the NFL because then every game's important. Every guy's trying. The pitcher's going to get rest. They're going to be able to pitch. You're
Yep.
going to get key players playing longer.
He's got no calves.
Not in that
Those are
picture.
the smallest calves I've ever
Not
seen
in
in my
that picture. They're pretty small.
And well, I have to believe that picture wasn't doctored to make his calves small.
Yeah,
I have to believe
It's the
that.
outfit
they
too,
look,
though.
They look thin there.
Because the white stripes on the
I
sides.
think
Yeah,
he
they
hasn't
look
any
thin.
calves. I think his calves are MIA.
I don't
Look how
think
he
he
looks.
cares. Pitch 106.
No,
though.
and you see a lot of
105.
guys who are super fast and super athletic who don't have calves.
Ooh, yeah, he has Malik calves.
He's got Malik calves, and he's tatted to the gills. He looks like the game.
He looks cool.
Now that outfit, that shirt is.
That shirt's a no-no
interesting.
where I come from.
I'd say it's a no-no. It's
You know who
interesting.
can only wear those shirts? The Cuban Missile and Cam Hanes.
That's right.
Other than that, don't wear
Does
those.
Cam wear those?
He
Cam wears
does.
those.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk
I told him
to Cam.
not to, and he
Cam's old
continues
school.
to do it.
He's roughly my age.
He's
back
the
in the
easy
day.
of hunting, and I tell him not to.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah.
Maybe on his Instagram.
Yeah, he hasn't done it in a while. Maybe he stopped. Maybe he listened to us.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what he rocks.
That's kind of okay.
That's still.
It's not.
little
It's
Still a
not.
no-no for me.
But it's not. But the
You know what?
my-
Cam
our-
Hanes can do whatever the hell he
but
wants.
the Cuban Missile's wearing a different shirt. Go back to the
The
Cuban,
Cuban
Missile.
Missiles, you can see his nipples.
Because that's
the
just like
problem
I cut something. And
If I see
that's
If I see your tits,
yeah. You're cutting. You're not. Why wear a shirt? Don't show me nipples. I think the rule is can't see your nips.
no nips.
Yeah, that's an issue.
What else you got, Jen?
We're doing currents?
Sure, man.
All right.
Don't yell at us.
1 sec.
Okay. Just take over, Jen.
Okay.
Do you have her events, or you need her to do it?
Didn't look at them, but I'll try. Give me 1 sec. All right, check this out. Let's see this together.
Oh my God! They were entirely too calm with the bear that close to him. Did they see
That's
the
a
bear?
black bear. That's the good news. That's a black bear.
Just slow.
That bear's like, all right.
That's pretty calm.
Personally, it's why I hike with a gun.
Yeah.
That's scary as fuck.
Very scary.
People are.
And they said
pretty
entirely too calm. You should always stay calm. You don't
Yeah.
want to scream. You want to just get up and move out of the
Yeah,
way.
you don't want the bear
that,
going, ah!
That bear was not afraid.
No.
The girl's pretty gangster, though.
Yeah, I think most people would panic.
That's,
I would have walked real slow, and as soon as he can't see me, I would have fucking ran for the hills.
Just slow.
Well, you know, the thing is, they started filming a while ago, so did they see it coming? Like, oh, let's film this.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is nuts. Go ahead, Jen.
All right. Officer Karen on reaching meme status. I think that shit's funny.
That's what she said.
Let's see.
Georgia Sheriff W went viral this week after posting a video in which she broke down in tears and begged the public to give law enforcement a break. I don't know how much more I can take. I didn't see this. I know it's going all over. Do we have the video of her crying?
I have to say, because I had said something, I took some heat for the last podcast where I was like, I actually looked at that taser thing with Rayshard Brooks.
Yes.
And Jocko Willix was like, if you don't train for this, you panic and you shoot. He did turn and discharge the taser, but I do feel like there was. I feel like
Didn't need to shoot him.
Right. I mean,
what I'm saying.
I wish you could have chased him more.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't need to shoot him.
Because 41 minutes he was jovial and listening to you, and then he started resisting arrest, and then I've never been in that situation.
Didn't need to shoot
but
him.
I understand how people are like, dude. You know, I understand how again, I don't. That shit happens so fast. He turns the thing. You're like, what the fuck? But is there any? Hey, if you're a cop, let me ask you this. Maybe somebody can hit me up on this. Is there a world where you can shoot somebody in the knees?
Do you have to shoot him in the gut?
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think they panic under the.
But there's got to be a reason why.
the pressure.
So when somebody's running away from you, and he's not
Hard to
going
hit
to
him in
do,
the
he's not
knees,
going to
dude.
kill anybody.
Hard to shoot in the knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if somebody's running away from you and he doesn't have a gun or whatever, to shoot him in the back is.
Let me see this video. I
Unless
haven't
you're going
seen
to
it.
kill somebody
You call her
else, I feel
Karen?
like you shouldn't be able to do
This
that.
is the Karen lady.
Looks like.
I decided to come to the McDonald's at Love's on the Ford Avenue exit, and I waited in line to get my food. I had already done my mobile order so that, you know, people don't pay for my stuff because I just always like to pay for it myself. But I'm on my way home from work. When I pull up to the window, they hand me my receipt, so I go to the second window to get my food, and I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And so the girl comes to the window and asks me what my order was. I repeat my order and my coffee order. And they asked me to pull up because my food's not ready. It's an English muffin meal with a hash brown and coffee. And I mean, I hadn't eaten since probably about, I've been up for a very long time, but I haven't eaten in a while, so I was kind of hungry. And I'm still waiting. And I'm still waiting. And they asked me to pull up. So I pull up forward, and a girl comes out with my coffee, and just the coffee. And she hands it to me, and I have my window down. And that's all she hands me is the coffee. So I told her, I said, don't bother with the food because right now I'm too nervous to take it. It doesn't matter how many hours I've been up. It doesn't matter what I've done for anyone. Right now I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's because I can't see it being made. I don't know what's going on with people nowadays, but please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break. I don't know how much more I can take.
So
I've been
hard.
in this for 15 years, and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food. So just have a heart, and if you see an officer, just tell them thank you. Because I don't hear thank you enough anymore.
There you go.
All I want is just my...
McMuffin.
It's just
It's a world we are very fucking polarized, and you know it's we have to do something about it. It's just like casting every cop is a bad guy or whatever. It's just not good for anybody.
Yeah.
So
What else you got, Jen?
sucks.
Akon awarded $6 billion to build a city in Senegal.
Christ.
So let's take a look.
Akon has been awarded a $6 billion contract to build a city in Senegal. He was working with Senegal government to build a tourist city that used cryptocurrency-based economy.
Who is Akon?
He's
Singer.
The singer. I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
And he's Senegalese, or
Yes.
and he's been given $6 billion to build a
Akon
city?
Lighting Africa in 2014, which provides electricity in 15 countries of Africa and charity for underprivileged children. Akon City will run on 100% renewable energy. We expect to be fully completed by 2030.
2030.
We got
Wow.
some time. We got some time. It takes some time to build a city, Brian.
My friend Frank Willow shot in Senegal, said it was one of the greatest places
Really?
he's ever been.
Is it nice?
He said he loved the people more than anything.
Is it going to be called Akon City? Did you call it something else?
Akon City
really
in
is
Senegal.
Akon
Senegal is
City.
something else. I'd like to go there.
That looks beautiful, though.
How do you get to Senegal?
It's in the west coast of Africa. So
That's right.
beautiful
Can
people.
you fly in direct?
Mostly Sufi Muslim, which tend to be mystic, very tolerant people. Some of the tallest, most athletic and beautiful people in the world.
That's the guys you showed us that are just built.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
But the women and the men, they're all
Yeah,
just,
everyone's
usually
gorgeous.
they're just tall and they just look like fucking avatars.
Everyone's gorgeous.
Yeah. Frank was like, "Oh, I'm really short."
What were you going to say, Jen?
So your Bronco's coming out. Are you getting it this year or next year?
It's supposed to come out in October.
October.
Early release.
So this made the headlines. Nicole Brown Simpson said that the Ford Bronco, I guess the original release date was July 9th, which also happens to be O.J. Simpson's birthday. And they thought it was a joke.
I think it's a coincidence.
Really?
I think it is.
Okay.
I don't
Anyhow,
think
so they did change it after,
yeah,
obviously. They found out that it's
that's
tied.
a great looking truck. I want it.
Postponed July 13th in 2021. Or this, or are they saying this year? Because I'm told I can't get to October.
That's a long time.
I feel like it's you can get the 2021 Bronco, but you'll get it this year for some reason.
That's usually how they do it.
Yeah.
But this is saying it comes out July 13th. Less than a week. Bronco's official debut date postponed yet again. July 9th, the Bronco will now greet the world Monday, June 13th.
Almost here. Well, it's already here then.
Says 7. Yeah, there it
Wait.
goes. Bronco runs wild, 7-9.
Yeah.
So what? Why are they telling me October? They were like, "Oh, you're on some list. You're getting October." I mean, if I can just go up to the dealer and buy one in July.
Did they make a misprint here? They meant July 13th, right?
Yeah, I
Am I
think so.
tripping? Yeah, okay, that's a
Yeah.
misprint. Yeah, July 13th, so one more month.
Keep scrolling down.
Mhm.
The two versions of the 2021 Ford Bronco will debut on July 13th.
Yeah, so this year.
All right. Well, maybe I'll have to wait till October.
Tito Ortiz says he wants to become an officer, either a sheriff or an actual patrolman.
I don't think you can just jump to sheriff.
This is what he says.
You know what I'm saying? I plan on it. It just depends on what ranking I want to do. Do I want to be a sheriff or do I want to be a police officer? I haven't made my decision yet. I'll be fighting one more time this year. I want to hang him up, but I want to do something else that will not just keep the excitement going, but just do what's right for the country, do what's right for the city.
You could be
for
a
my
good cop.
city. You'd be a great
Especially
cop.
for Huntington Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be a
It's
busy
great
cop
down
in hunting.
Yeah, probably busy.
Busy. But also, you can't just be a sheriff. You know that. Y'all know this. It takes a lot of time to be a sheriff.
Yeah.
Even if you're a celebrity, they're not like, you're a captain.
Yeah, you're not going to want to resist arrest with Tito.
No, he's been in high pressure situations, so I'm sure he's going to be
Yeah.
a great cop.
That's true.
And he's a nice guy. He's a good guy.
Yes, he is.
What else you got,
We're
Jen?
fans of Tito.
Let's take a look at this. This is kind of good news. So
Wow.
a federal judge is okaying housing for 7,000 homeless people, but then if they also like are at a certain age and they're more susceptible to coronavirus, so they're gonna move them out
The
of
problem with this is that a lot of times it's not a homeless issue. It's a
Mental, right?
drug and addiction and mental illness issue. So it's nice to get them in there. But until you have legislation that allows, and it's tricky, it's very tricky. But if you until you allow police officers and people who educated task forces, let's put it this way, who can corral these people and put them in facilities and treatment centers, even sometimes against their will, because they're schizophrenic or they're walking around with, dirt all over their body and feces. Those people you should be allowed to, under strict guidelines, protect them from themselves and put them in treatment centers. And until we do that, this is all fucking lip service.
Yes.
Saying,
let's hope
until you realize that the homeless crisis is another fucking issue with I have with the left. It's like it's not a home, and I'm being a little unfair because I'm sure they understand this, but it's not a housing issue. This is a mental health and fucking drug issue. Come on, man. Come on.
But these guys are
I live in it
everywhere.
every day. I see it every day. So, yeah.
Maybe I was gonna say these guys are everywhere, so they're gonna take them off of these streets, which is
Good.
a good thing. Yeah.
Fucking A.
All right, Jamie Foxx is gonna play Mike Tyson in a biopic,
Ooh.
and then this is, I think he'd be great. And then this is some pictures he showed, but it's confusing because it seems like he actually got to this size, but then when they talk, it sounds like it's movie magic. So I'll play it for you.
Picture.
He's a muscular guy, I have no doubt.
Like,
Wow.
so now
Yeah,
we're
it looks like young Mike right there.
young Mike, and here's the other one.
I have no doubt he
a
can
while
get
ago.
huge.
We're on our way.
Incredible.
So
His shoulder's that big.
once that happens, and
That
that'll
is
be-
movie magic because I saw your arms the other day, and I'm just saying they weren't.
So once that, Once
I saw the other day you weren't ripped like that. So movie
Yeah.
magic is real.
So once that happens,
Way to go, dude.
once that, and that was a picture like just like a couple of months ago. Once that happens, then we'll start to add on who he is and what he is, just the way he orders his food, what he cares about, and I think that's what'll make the movie go.
He's so smart.
That movie's gonna
He's
be
so
so
talented.
dope.
So talented.
And by the way,
so fucking
he's thick. Jamie's thick. He's
been
a
big
thick
before
dude. He's
in that
muscular.
football
You ever see him in any given Sunday? He's,
Yeah, he's big.
naturally very
Talking about
muscular.
when he's Willie Beeman.
Yep.
Willie Beeman.
You get him on a little juice, and you get him lifting. I guarantee he's going to look a lot like Tyson. Mm-hmm. And
That's cool, man.
yeah.
All right, so The Bold and the Beautiful, the soap opera, they're coming back to film.
What?
Yes.
Oh my! I'm so glad you covered this.
Yes. They're going to be using blow-up dolls for the sex scenes now.
Okay.
Oh,
Why
they're
is
not
that?
using
COVID.
Humans?
Oh, 'cause
No.
of COVID.
Oh, God.
What the fuck? Who is that guy? That might be my buddy Texas Battle. No,
It's a young
it's
dude.
not. Good-looking people.
That's interesting.
All right, let's go move over to this. I just saw this, and you know how like Barstool has their smoke shows? So this chick is very interesting.
And what is she? What is she for Barstool?
She's a smoke.
Just a
show.
smoke show of the day kind of thing, but she's like a tiny girl with just gigantic boobs.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Good for you, Jen.
Her name is Hannah C. Palmer.
It's nice to be nice. Yep. Correct. Wow.
Yeah.
Does Barstool still do the smoke show
Congratulations.
stuff?
I haven't seen it recently, but
A little
I think
less,
that was
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. That's
All right.
nice.
Let's see what else
Time
we
to
got
take
here.
again. It's time yet again. Take a break from real life and say hi to Hannah Palmer.
You know what?
Well,
I
all
think
right.
that might have been it.
Well, hello. Is that it?
That's pretty much it. Wait,
Okay.
I'll just show you one more. This is just
I'm going to paint a picnic bench with my kids.
Mike Perry. So he's supposed to have a fight.
Yeah,
next
what
week.
happened? What happened? Do we know what happened to him? Did he say?
No, but I'm wondering if this is just like a makeup thing.
No. That would be real.
It looks
Did he
pretty
punch
good.
something?
You would imagine he got into some sort of fight with someone, but I don't know.
wonder what happened.
He looks like he just slaughtered like 50 people with his bare hands.
You looking at e-bag, Jen?
Many years
We
ago.
caught you.
Many years ago.
Are you into
Ooh,
bags,
got
Jen?
you.
That's a laptop bag.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I have to take care of the laptops.
Yeah, I wonder what Perry was doing there.
I don't know, but he looks pretty damaged. I mean, is that enough to stop a fight with the commission?
That head cut's a little trouble.
I
The knuckles, no, but the head cut's trouble, especially with the placement.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's a tough fight. Make you go. Fun fight.
I might get a nice bag, travel bag. I told you guys I sat next to Donovan McNabb on the plane. That was a lie. He sat
thick.
behind him.
Oh, okay.
He's a thickie.
He's very
He is as muscular and big and strong. It's like, well, sir, do you play middle linebacker and do you lift all the weights?
Yeah, well.
But he had a Gucci backpack that was very tasteful.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was Gucci, and
not for you,
I kind of
for you,
coveted
Daddy.
it. I
Not
went,
for you,
I wouldn't
Daddy.
mind having that.
That wouldn't be for you, Daddy.
No,
No.
very nice man,
Very thick.
as thick as it
Great,
gets.
great football player.
Rather strong man, looking very
Great football
strong.
player.
Huge arms. Doesn't look like a quarterback.
No. Very, very good player, though.
Yeah, and not as tall as I thought.
Good
Probably
analyst, too.
6 feet. Maybe, yeah. I don't think more than 6 feet. There you go.
Which one did he have that you like, Papa?
Like
It
these
might have
types?
been, yeah, the other one. It was a knapsack, so it was. go back.
you want a satchel, Daddy?
No, I'm not going to get one. It's not for me.
All right.
That one down there.
Which one?
It was like the bag.
backpack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not for you, dude.
It's not for me.
Well, Chin,
That's it.
Come see us in
Papa
San
was up
Antonio.
early. Sorry I didn't have energy today, man.
Dude, you had energy. Come see us in San Antonio.
That's right.
25th, 26th, 27th.
Next Thursday, Friday,
LOL
Saturday.
Comedy Club.
Yes, LOL, you
very
and me,
excited.
buddy.
I can't wait.
My Salt Lake City shows are sold out. We're gonna add a Thursday, so don't worry, Salt Lake City. The 16th of July, we're adding a show to that Thursday. The rest of them are sold out. I told you guys we changed the date for Spokane. It's supposed to be next weekend, but we changed it to July 30th to August 1st. So I'm in Spokane. Irvine will be in August. End of August, which I'll release tickets for that. Tampa and Austin and Nashville on sale right now. T5K.com for everything related to Bryan and myself. Thickboy.com for all the merch. All right. Be nice to each other. Love you guys. We're out.